Hello guys. Welcome, welcome. How's the day? We made it home in time to stream today. Yes. We did it. Turning that last light on. Okay, pretty easy dinner going down tonight. We're gonna be cooking up some salmon. We're gonna make a little rice bowl with some nice fresh veggies from the garden. We got some carrot to throw into there as well. I think it's gonna be really delicious. We're gonna cook the salmon with a little bit of preserved lemon and some capers. So those are two things that go really nice with salmon all the time. If you are feeling like you're getting bored of doing the same thing over and over. So let's take our lemon out. This is the madness that is preserved lemon. Doesn't look that delicious, but the flavor is amazing. So these were Meyer lemons. I think we're still good. Ooh. We might not be in that jar. So Meyer lemons that we just put in the jar with salt, and it takes about a month for it to preserve. And literally you just kind of mush the lemons up with the salt, and then that creates preservation, and it should last basically forever if it doesn't get contaminated. This jar is looking better. I don't know what happened to this jar. Something must have gotten into there. But anyways, let's carry on. We got a backup. And the date on there is December 2018. That smells better. Get our capers out as well. And I think we're just gonna pan fry this salmon, maybe with a little bit of butter. And then we'll chop up the preserved lemon and caper really fine, and then just add that in at the end with the salmon. We don't want to overpower the salmon with those flavors, because both of those things are also really salty. So we should be a little bit careful, I would say. The rice, all we're gonna do is boil off a little pot of rice. I love to use jasmine rice all the time. I like the longer grain, and I don't know, I like the Thai stuff. But there's definitely nothing wrong with basmati. We have both on hand, but I always keep jasmine around. So that will only take us about 15 minutes. The salmon is a really quick cook as well. Hi, Annie. Good to see you. You're gonna be lurking while you break down boxes. Oh, that means you're making progress, hey? Progress with moving. That's awesome. Well, glad you can make it, man. I hope everything is going well over there. Okay, so rice, 15 minutes. Salmon, these fillets or these little pieces. So this was frozen. We vac packed it. Really, really nice stuff though. I think this was pink salmon. Yeah, that's pink salmon. So that's from here on the West Coast. It's quite thin. So I'm gonna say that'll be cooked in like less than 5 minutes. So that's a really, really quick thing. And we should just leave that out of the fridge at this point because we're gonna be cooking it right away. So we want that to kind of come up to room temp before we cook it, simply because it is so thin that if you leave it in the fridge, I mean, the outside's gonna dry out before you cook the inside. That's always how it happens. So always pull it out ahead of time. The open house will be either Sunday or Monday. Amazing. Well, hopefully you get some bites and get it sold quickly. That'd be great. Okay, let's take a look at what else is on the board here. So our nice carrots, organic carrots, still have the tops on, but we're not gonna use that part. I find that it doesn't have a ton of flavor, but if you want to, you could totally use the carrot tops. And then our peas from the garden, amazing. And you know what? I probably have to do another pick today after the stream, is everything is just popping out there right now. It is a jungle. And maybe I'll pick a couple more beans as well. We got the French beans, so they're nice and long and skinny. They don't take long to cook either. So for our veggies, have this bag of greens as well, which I think is kind of mustardy green mix. Like, I think it's called wasabina. And then I think just Mizuna. So pretty mild in flavor. I would say it's more mild than even arugula for like the pepperiness of it. So we'll quickly cook our carrots. I think this will just be pan fried as well. Quick little cook on the carrots, throw in our peas because they don't need much cooking. And these are snap peas, so we can eat the shell as well. That's a good part. And then we'll just chop up the greens really rough and throw that in at the end. Make a nice little saute mix. Keeping things simple, guys. It's hot outside. We don't want to be stuck in the kitchen forever. And a little update for today. So my day at work, instead of being in the restaurant in the kitchen, is this was my, third day, I believe? Third day with Sam. And we were working on a house today where a tree fell through the roof. So then it flooded. So there was a bunch of the drywall and stuff taken out, like 2 feet around, and then all of the roof part that fell in and got soaked. So we had to redo the insulation, put up the plastic vapor barrier, it's called, to lock the outside in from the inside. And then we put the drywall back up on the roof, and then tomorrow we will fill all the gaps and get it ready to mud and paint, or mud and tape and then paint. Really fun so far, I have to say. I think I'm a pretty good handy woman. Things are going well. I haven't screwed anything up. So that's my update, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get this salmon onto a plate and just get it dried off. Since we're gonna pan fry, we want it to be nice and dry. Otherwise, it's just gonna steam on itself and we won't get enough color, I would say, on the flesh. So I do want it to get maybe a little bit golden brown on the top part there. And I believe we should cook it with the skin on. I always find cooking fish with the skin on keeps it so much more moist. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun stream, guys. So Fridays weather dependent, I suppose. We would like to keep it as like a grilling stream on Fridays, because those are the days that, like, usually we get off earlier. So that would be good. Tomorrow we're cooking up ribeye steak on the grill. I was like, Sam, that means we've had ribeye twice already this week, because we had it earlier when we did the Philly cheesesteaks this week. We got sliced ribeye. We're living like kings. Okay, dry off the top as well. And it felt like there was some pin bones in here. Just in this piece. What is there, like 4? I don't know, there's more than that we gotta take out. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Now we wanna make sure that there's no scales or anything left on here either. No one likes eating fish scales. At least I don't think so. If you do, well, sorry. Okay, we're going in. So pin bones is this line of bones. So there's the center of the fish right here, that white line. And the pin bones are just kind of off that. And then if you run your finger against it, it'll kind of lift them up and make it easier to take them out. And then the other thing to keep in mind when you're taking pin bones out of salmon or any type of fish is that you want to pull in the same way that the flesh is going. So we don't want to pull the bone out backwards this way, because then you'll just tear it right in half as you're pulling the bones out. So you can see that the bones are following this way. You want to pull that way as well. And they should come out really easily. Done. Just like that. Perfect. And we're not going to season the fish until right before we cook it. It's another one of those things that if you salt your meat too early, the salt's going to start to draw out moisture from the meat and make it wet again, which is a no-no if you're going to pan fry it or sear it.
That's really smelly.
Yeah. So now we can just set that aside.
This one's actually Atlantic. The one that I have in the freezer now is Pacific. Okay.
This was the last piece of salmon in the freezer.
No, there's a piece in paper
Oh, okay.
that I just got. If you check the skin on the back, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Because I thought that was pink.
No.
Okay. Carrying on. Okay, so let's start to chop up our carrots. We'll peel those up. Phew! Did I catch that salmon? Sadly, no. But maybe one day soon we can do a fishing stream for sure, now that I have more time. How's it going, Armored? And Vune, I hope you are well.
We're going to next has a big boat, so your dad's asking if he'll take us fishing.
What? Guys, we might go fishing soon. Soon.
Zach will also take you.
I know. Except his grandpa's boat was broken for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it broke when he was like all the way up island and he had to get it towed back here to get it fixed. It's the worst. You don't miss the cold. You know what? It doesn't even get that cold here. This is like my favorite place to live, I have to say. Even when it rains here, it's still like perfect and beautiful. I thought I would hate the rain, but I really, really like it. Oh no! Oh, you did resub when I was offline. How many months was it? 17? Because Sammy was 17 2 days ago.
16 months for you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it says right there. No, it doesn't actually. It just says sub.
It says if you highlight over the
Whoop,
veg,
whoop. Thanks so much, Bune. Okay, there we
it says
go.
how many. Yeah, I don't know why it says just
Yeah,
sub.
17-month streak in a couple of days. That's right.
Oh.
You grew up in Portland. Yeah, you can gauge the cold for sure. Very, very similar to here, I would say. See, this place for me, coming from Alberta growing up there, this is like the tropics of Canada where we live now. Same with Sammy growing up in Ontario.
Oh, terrible.
Lots of snow, many, many months of cold. And then if you're my aunt on the far east coast, you haven't even seen summer yet. It might not even come.
Yeah, my parents had 6 feet of snow at their house this year.
I'm doing so well, Vune. So well. Today we worked on a house that a tree fell through the roof. It's pretty cool. I took some photos. It wasn't like a huge hole, but obviously it flooded, so then we had to redo a bunch of stuff in the ceiling.
I took a video of it for you.
Yeah, Sammy took a video of it. It was really fun though. So we crushed it today and we got basically all of the board back up. Oh yeah, I took them all on your phone.
No, I took a couple videos on yours.
My phone was in the car the whole time.
Never mind.
Welcome back, Jen. Welcome back. We're cooking some really yummy salmon today. It should be a pretty quick stream. Yeah, something about living on the island is the trees don't anchor to the ground very
I
much.
was covered in baby powder today.
Yeah, Sammy had to do insulation, so I had to like cover him with baby powder.
There's the hole in the roof.
Yeah,
Here, I'll do it this way.
why don't we just, yeah, there's the hole. So we, like, they have a tarp over it right
Yeah.
now. Right? Sheet meal salmon is the greatest.
This is after we fixed it. So it's fixed pretty much now.
Yeah. Did you have it before?
Well, I have like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what we started
we
with
covered
this
all
morning.
that up already.
I can't believe we did that. Oh no. That's me pulling the nails out. Rook, welcome, welcome. Okay, so carrots will take the longest to cook out of all the veg today. Peas don't need much, maybe about a minute or so. I still like eating peas when they have a little bit of crunch to them. I don't like soggy peas. Actually, I don't like any soggy veg. Rook, how's your day, man? What is DFW, Armored? Interested in DFW today. Twitch changed the chat settings? What? Dallas, Fort Worth. Oh, yeah. That's right. Cool. Yeah, that is hot. That is really hot. Okay, carrying on with our carrots. So we want to cut these pretty small. And I actually like having them in rounds if we can. So let's cut it at this point, and that can all be round as well as that, because we want everything to be consistent in size so that it all cooks at the same time.
Oh, what? You can't see that anymore?
Pube Pirate, how's it going? We can't see everyone that's in chat, can we? What? Not that I ever clicked on that anyways. And then if we work our way down the carrot here, so now I would say we can go in half. Put it on the flat side so it's easier to cut. And then I would say we'll cut it there. And that can be cut that way. And then we'll go in half this way. Because then if we compare this to this, that is closer in size, right? So all of these should cook around the same rate. Whereas like if we did this and this just in rounds, it's totally gonna cook at opposite times. top right, you blind bats. Jen, welcome to my chat. These are my mods. They are great. They've all been with me for over a year. That's pretty freaking awesome to say. Thanks, guys. You're amazing. Yep.
Make me a mod.
Yeah. Rook like told me that I was making him a mod.
I think mod status now.
Yeah, and I was like, pardon? I says, pardon? Who is this guy? It was great though.
Oh man. Good times.
So something like 1/4 inch thickness there. And then let's cut these ones together because they're the same shape. You were just playing around? No, I loved that. That was perfect. Magic Cookie. So good to see you today. It's only been 2 months. It feels like you've been here forever. Thank you so much for the 2 months. You know what that means. Also, I gotta add Vune as well into the giveaway jar. Where'd my pen go? And guess what, guys? Only 5 days left. 5 days. That's it. Yeah, happy almost Friday. And this week, like Friday is actually a Friday for me. It's been years. I don't even know how many years. I don't want to think about it. Garlic fried pak choy. Yum. You know what? Like garlic fried anything for greens is so good, hey? Yeah, you're making food. I want food. Okay. The Bard. Vune.
Oh yeah.
Sammy gifting the sub to Chips for dinner. Welcome in, Jen. It's good to have you. I hope you enjoy your stay. You guys are going nuts right now. Am I cooking or just writing names down? Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for the love. What's up, Bachelor Life? How's it going today? Spartan, I hope you are well. Vune's got the right idea. BRB, getting snacks. Three. And 4, Silent Spartan. Amazing, guys. I'm really excited to do this draw. Next Tuesday. That's the date, 4 p.m. We got a cookbook being given away. Oh, with $35 worth of merch from my merch store. And then the second draw is going to be for a Cook with Kate t-shirt that will get sent out. You guys gotta start repping that stuff. Also, when I order that merch for the giveaway, I'm gonna order some stuff for myself so we can start showing it off. Because I've heard that the quality of it is really, really good. Okay, everyone's in there. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. Jen, oh my God, I don't know how this works. This is perfect. I know, right, Rook? It's like, Sammy, we're spoiling ourselves this week. Get ribeye twice?
Yeah.
You know what we gotta do even before we cook these carrots is try them. Honestly, never buy carrots that aren't organic. Or even like any veg for that matter. It's like this actually tastes like a carrot, not just cardboard. Nice, Vune. Been losing some weight. It's quite, honestly, it's pretty easy, hey? If you're just like mindful and start eating more veggies, body is so much happier. Sugar is the worst, even though it's so delicious. Why do I have all these cardboard boxes? What is going on here? Okay, peas, peas, peas. Garden peas. I think we're just gonna use all of these because I'm gonna pick a bunch more afterwards. Use them up. You're doing steaks tomorrow too, Rook? Yes. Should we do a team stream? Is that a possibility? You have a cardboard box from a lawnmower? You never know if you're gonna need it. Okay, so the only annoying part about peas is that we gotta tip and top them, is what I always say. So we gotta snap the green part off, and then we gotta pull the string all the way down. Not so bad though. It could be way worse. At least we don't have to shell them. They're nice and sweet. Ooh, you're doing a comparison, Rook. I like that. Okay, there's a couple mutant peas. I don't know what happened to them, but something went wrong. Come on, camera. Focus on the peas. Aww. Okay. Don't then. Too many people in chat. You think you're having a hard time, Optrix. How do you think I feel? Getting all of the snacks? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't do a team stream unless you bring your PC downstairs. Ah, word. That's fair enough then. We'll give it time. Don't listen to Sammy. Oh yeah, Prime Days is over now, hey? Did anyone in chat watch any of the Twitch sells out stuff for Prime Days? And if you did, what did you think of it? Obviously, it was their first year doing this, so there's always going to be stuff for them to improve on. But I actually thought it was pretty entertaining. A little bit cheesy, but like in the best way. More boxes. More boxes. But can you build an epic fort though, Optrix? That's the real question here. It's like, why are you breaking them down? You should be building the greatest fort ever. I'd actually be interested to know the Guinness record for the biggest cardboard box fort. And if there's not one, well then we might just have to make this happen. Yeah, just put stickers on it. It'll definitely make it go faster. And if not, well then racing stripes for sure. Yes, racing stripes, right? They definitely help. Okay, done. And then we have two little beans. Hello, beans. Super yum. But we gotta cut the peas down a bit. We can either go, I think in half would be nice. Just on the bias like that. And obviously, if they're longer like this one, maybe we'll do thirds. I think that looks pretty nice. Start drilling holes in it. Oh my gosh, you're already talking about Christmas? You're stressing me out, Armored. Am I planning on Christmas candy and fudge streams? Heck yes. I think there will be some Christmas baking being sent out this year. That's an easy one to send out to people. Kate's Christmas cookies, that's what we'll call it. There's just so much more time for activities now, guys. I don't think I can like say no to anything that you guys ask me for. I'm just down for everything. Let's do it. Back with snacks. Snacks. I got a hunger on. I think that's why I'm prepping pretty fast right now. She's hungry. Sammy burnt 1,700 calories today. There's only 159 days till Christmas. Oh no. Yeah, I'm stressed already. Orange slices topped with passion fruit. Oh, wow. I love passion fruit. Like out of all the tropical fruits, that's my love. And a nectarine that tastes like peach. Yeah, you're winning then. We have a couple nectarines that we're still waiting to ripen. But the last one I had was like that, Bune. Just bite into it and it just like starts running down your face. You're like, what's going on here? You're like slurping. Can you use a hand blender to make butter with heavy cream? Or do you really need a stand mixer? So here's the question, Rook. Do you want to stand and blend? Or do you want to put the cream in the stand mixer and walk away and let the mixer mix? It's up to you. Because you might be standing there for a little bit. I'm not sure how long it would take to make cream with the hand blender, but if it's a smaller amount, obviously it'll be quicker. Yes, that is true. I forgot that you were looking at a KitchenAid. So let's do it. I mean, you never know if you don't try, right? Okay, what did Sammy buy? Sammy bought a Cook with Kate hoodie. Did you get green? Of course he got green. I don't even know why I asked. Here's to rocking a hoodie soon. Amazing. Okay, so now, did it say how long it would take to make and such yet? Because that's the thing I'm curious about. Is you can buy the merch, but how long does it take to get it printed and sent to you? This is a good test for us. Okay, veggies, carrying on. A little bit more. Just keep lining them up. Using everything up. This stuff doesn't look the best, so let's just take out anything. It looks like it maybe got a touch frozen in the fridge or something. She's a bit mushy. We don't want no mush. Unisex? See, I don't think of that. I don't think I watched enough Friends. You're only talking 32 ounces of cream, just enough to make some butter for steak. You'll be fine then, Rook. Do it up, man. I don't think it will take as long as I think it will take. Like, I think it'll take shorter time. But I've never done it, so I really don't have a clue. Now we all get to learn together. And hey, if it doesn't work, well, at least we know. So I'm just bunching these all up. Starting from the top of the greens down. Looks like we got a little bit of spinach in here as well. Yum, yum. Yeah, at least you have a box for your laptop. That is key. Just start building like all your furniture out of the cardboard boxes. Okay, we want to keep these greens separate from the rest of this though, because those will just be put in the mix at the end. They really don't need much cooking. Ooh, I've never heard of the jar method cookie.
Howdy.
Maybe I have though.
Lobster mac and cheese Tuesday.
What? Scat! 15 months. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're cooking for you on Tuesday, aka the day that we do the giveaway draw next week. Lobster mac and cheese going down. Thank you so much, Scat. Got to get your name down and into the jar. How have you been, Scat? Thanks for posting that seafood feast in Discord. Those mussels look so good. Do I bake a lot as well? Yeah, I really do like baking. I think I should bake more than I do now. Pirate, do you have something that you want me to bake? Sammy is always down for baking. Can't really say no to that. Give me an excuse and I'll bake something. Totally, Vune. You got that right. Who wants bubble wrap? Yes. You know what? We had this conversation the other day at my old job. Is that bubble wrap is not made the same anymore. They made the plastic thinner and it just doesn't pop as loud.
Yeah, I can make good pasta out of it.
You can?
I've never had a problem doing it.
Well, I guess that's you then. You're enjoying vacay. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking? You're on a big mac and cheese kick right now. Oh, yum. Yeah, I don't eat mac and cheese a lot, but it is like near and dear to my heart. Stuffed squash armored. I like that one. I can write that one down. It's going on the chalkboard. I really like spaghetti squash as well. Steak and New Jersey Beach, what? We've been watching Sopranos, so I can literally just picture it right now. You're wondering why when you overcook cookies, if you put a piece of white bread in a container with them, it will soften them up? Is it like magnets or something? So it's the same thing putting a piece of bread in with your brown sugar, and that keeps the sugar soft. So the bread, that doesn't even make sense, saying that the bread takes the moisture away, because really it's just putting it back in. What? I don't know. It's so good, Jen. I think, what did we just start, the 4th season of Sopranos? Or we're starting it tonight. Okay, I'm moving into the rice.
We're on episode 2 of season 4.
Okay, Epi 2, season 4. Sammy, shall we cook a cup of rice? We want...
For lunch tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah. Just do 2 cups?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 cups of rice. I always start the rice in a dry pot and toast it a little bit until it looks more opaque. And then we add the water. And this is actually an East Indian method of cooking rice. And I find this way, all of the kernels stay really nice and separate. And it doesn't get too mushy. So it goes more fluffy than sticky, which I really like rice like that, but it's up to you. This is my favorite way to cook rice though. You can't, you tried watching it, it's pretty brutal. Like the show is pretty brutal for sure, but I don't know. I think I really like the dark kind of humor in it. Okay, so 2 cups of rice means we will need 4 cups of liquid. Let's go over to the stovetop though. Put that guy there. Do we need a light? Not yet. And we can turn this up to a medium-high heat to start. And then we just want to stir this every couple of seconds until we put the water in. Because we want to make sure that the rice gets evenly toasted. Peaky Blinders, we've not watched that. Yeah, we have watched so many scenes of them being at that spot, Scat. It's amazing. That's so cool that you're there right now. And you're welcome, Cookie. Yeah, that tip, putting stale bread in with your brown sugar, lifesaver. Like the piece of bread that I have in our sugar is 4 years old now. And it doesn't go moldy, no nothing. Okay, give that a stir-zy. Nothing really happening yet until the bottom of the pot heats up. But we can get our 4 cups of water ready to pour in. So you always need double the amount of water as you do for the dry rice kernels. Keep that in mind. Okay, so veggies are prepped. Salmon just needs to be seasoned and cooked. And then we just have to chop up a little bit of preserved lemon and capers for the salmon. And then we're pretty much here. Induction, no, just electric. Just an electric stovetop. But I have to say, like I was a little bit worried when we moved in here that the electric stove would be not good. But it cooks really well, I have to say. It heats up quick. It keeps the heat, which is key as well. But I didn't rinse the rice. No, I didn't. I didn't even rinse it. I'm not a huge like rice rinser. You'll see, Armored. You'll see what happens to the rice. Hello, Steam. How are you today, sir? Okay, I can tell that the rice is just starting to toast. So now we'll have to keep a closer eye on it until we put the water in, and then we don't really have to watch it much. And then toasting the rice also will give it a little bit more of a nutty flavor at the end. So I don't know if you've ever cooked rice and you're like, oh wow, it's starting to smell like popcorn in here. That's why. Oh my God, Sammy. Steam. The rice is trying to escape. Get back in there. You're on the drive home. Nice. Oh no, Vyun. Please don't judge the white person cooking rice. I already told you though, Vyun, that this was an East Indian style of cooking rice. So we aren't going Asian with it. Although I did break the rules by not using basmati. So really, who uses Asian rice cooked an Indian method? Well, this person does. So I don't think, well, you might be able to tell, but the rice kernels have started to go more white in color than clear as they were before. So now I know that we are good to add in our water. I would say once it looks like about half of the kernels are toasted, you're good to go. And we want to keep this on a nice high heat. You want to make sure that you get a good sizzle in as well. So it should sizzle like that when you pour the water in, and then we're going to cover this so it comes up to a boil really quick. And let's just pray that it doesn't go over, because that's the worst. You don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, you do it with risotto. I don't know, I looked it up one time after we went for Indian food, and I was like, how do they get their rice like this? Like, just perfect little kernels separated. That's why. Yeah, some people cook their rice in the oven. That's known as pilaf. A rice pilaf, if you will.
Yes,
Okay, while that's going, I'm gonna chop up our capers and preserved lemon. Pardon, Salmon?
You have the capers out?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, capers, preserved lemon with salmon. I mean, even if you just have regular lemon, capers and lemon and salmon, the greatest.
The blue cast iron or the red?
I think I need both. She needs both. Honestly, pilaf is super annoying to make because you got to like keep opening the oven. Okay, is it done yet? Oh, no, okay. It's like, no, it's just a waste of time. And I don't think it turns out very well either.
Pilaf, baked rice.
Yeah, rice cookers are the best too. That's true. I don't know, I'm just like used to this pot method. That I don't think I would use a rice cooker enough, even if I bought one.
Yeah, we were looking at the Instant Pots, but like, really, do we need an Instant Pot?
Yeah. Vyun, one thing Twitch taught you is to get rid of the notion that something has to be done a certain way. You wonder, though, how it's going to affect the taste of plain white if it's prepared only with water. What else would you prepare it with? Would you put vegetable broth in?
Or chicken stock?
Or chicken? Like, you can definitely play around with it. Okay, I'm going to chop this up pretty fine. So, about a tablespoon maybe of capers. I would say less than that. Yes, Paul, you finally got rice down in a pot. So yeah, you can't switch to a rice cooker now. Once you got the pot down, you're like, yes, greatest accomplishment. An Iranian friend of yours made rice once. He tossed in a stick of butter. Oh my God, for 1.5 cups of rice. Whoa, Doggo's yelling at us.
It's like a 180 turn on the door.
She's crazy today.
You missed us.
Guys, I think Doggo missed us.
You missed us?
Everyone's away at work. Unity. Ah, you fry it up first. Yeah, you can totally add fat. Coconut oil is one of my faves as well with rice. But you don't really need it. But rice does love fat, I will say that. It does taste better with it. Yeah, doggo hype. Okay, there's our capers. Rice has not come up yet. Oh gosh, she smelt the peas. What is it? No, no, no. Can only toss them off. You missed it. She's come for snacks. Let's see the doggo. Well, she's currently choking on beans because she's a Hoover. Chewing food, not really a thing. Okay, just wait, because I don't want her to make the board dirty yet.
Yeah, let's pick her up.
We'll just put the towel there, because I know her paws will. Come on. Hey! Not the capers.
Put the towel over.
What are you doing? Okay. Okay, come see. Ah!
Are you wild today?
She is wild. Yeah, she's the greatest. Family doggo. She's almost 12 now. Okay, Lemon. Come over here. Look at this. Not very good looking, but tasty.
What happened to the other one? Good?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It died. Tana turned 10. Aw, our little senior doggos.
It smells funny.
There was a couple of white little things in there. So I was like, nope.
I didn't see.
Ah, oh my gosh, guys, look it. We're boiling. Okay, so I'm not gonna turn the heat down. Actually, let's go to like medium. But we're not gonna go low. Everyone always says simmer your rice. The camera's just fogged up. But I like to boil it. Once again, East Indian method. I'm gonna vent it this way, away from the camera. Away. So that's going, that should only take about 10 minutes now. You thought she was way younger. That's what everyone says. She honestly still acts like a pup. But yeah, she turns 12 in August.
Yeah, the shit she did today when we came home.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So the preserved lemon, we're also gonna cut really thin. And then as you guys can see, is it still has like all of the outside on it. So it has all of the skin. That's where all the flavor is. Oh, a 13-year-old corgi. Yeah, slow and chunky. She's thick. So cute.
Hey Jen, do you live by Urban Fare?
Oh no. Sam wants to know if you live by Urban Fare, Jen. I think he's gonna ask you to get an ostrich egg. Is that what you're gonna ask?
Yeah.
Ah, so salty and lemony. So we'll definitely need butter with both of these ingredients that are like super salty and briny. We will definitely need butter with the salmon.
Definitely.
And maybe even just a little bit of dill. I think that'll be good. She lives in East Van now, but her mother-in-law lives by Urban Fare. We keep getting bugged on here about cooking ostrich egg. I mean, remember seeing them when we lived in Vancouver at Urban Fare?
I have to say something about this.
Oh gosh.
Is this the color of your guys' Fruit Loops? Because this is bullshit.
Yeah, everyone in the world, wherever you are.
We seen it on Sopranos, and it's like the actual Fruit Loop still, and we're like,
Blue, purple,
Like,
red,
what is
green,
this shit?
yellow. Not just like weird ass colors.
these are real loops.
That's what happened to Fruit Loops, and they all taste the same. It's messed up. It doesn't look right. Maybe we just got a bad box. What's happening in Canada?
Maybe they're Canadian Fruit
Oh
Loops.
no.
Okay, anybody that has Fruit Loops in the States, can you take a photo and put it on Discord? I need to know. Fucking we get Jude.
Hey, you can't say that.
If we
Sammy got in shit just now.
we get screwed over with Fruit Loops, that's bullshit.
Sammy did an oopsie, yep. Not often that he gets in shit. I mean, I do have the mature viewer thing for the channel, but still, we can't say those things. Some of the dyes cause cancer. Yes. Red Lake. Red 40 Lake. We found that one out. You're gonna buy it tomorrow just to see. I love that cookie. Okay. So veg is all ready. Let's prep our pans. Like, let's go over to the stove. So I moved the rice back to the back burner so that we can spread this out a little bit better. So salmon, I think the salmon will go in our red pan, the skillet right here, and then we can do the veg in the pan with more surface area. That way it'll cook nice and quick. So I think we'll start the salmon with oil. And we will cook it presentation side down to start, and then we can baste with butter. The bottle of Mr. Clean looks like Mountain Dew. Yeah, right? It's like, how come the Mr. Clean looks exactly what I'm drinking right now? Okay, so vegetable oil to start with the salmon, and I always like to use grapeseed oil. Doesn't really have any flavor. I don't think there's any trans fats either, and it has a nice high smoke point. And then veggies, I always like to do olive oil. Just enough to coat the pan, because the veggies are also going to release some water as they cook. And I think we can get that going as well. So everything right now on the stove is on medium-high heat. This rice is almost done. Kind of see how there's like little pockets of bubbles? That's what we want, and that's what keeps the rice really fluffy and not just like sticking to itself. So that's almost there. We're just gonna cook that until there's no more liquid left. Yeah, stab, so good. Good job, Annie. Only 7 boxes left. That's really good. Okay, let's check out our cutting board while everything is heating up. So this looks great. Nice little spread. So I'm just gonna do salt and pepper on the salmon. Now that we're close to cooking it, we can season it. You drink Diet Dew. I don't know if I've ever actually drank Diet Pop. Like, I'm not a pop person, but I feel like if I'm going to drink the pop, I'm just gonna have the sugar. But I feel ya, Paul. I feel ya. Honestly, what's worse? Like the refined sugar or the fake sugar? I don't know. Holy shit, Rook, that's insane. Okay, so nice coating of salt to season the fish. Salmon is a fatty fish, so you need a little bit more salt compared to leaner white fish. Yeah, drop 10 pounds cutting out just pop and alcohol. It doesn't take much. Okay. Just gonna scoop down to the bottom of the rice pot and see if there's any liquid left. I can hear it sizzling though, so I'm gonna say we're good. We are good. So now, what we're gonna do is turn that off, And we can actually just place it over to the side. I'm just gonna put it on our little trivet. You can just chill, and it's gonna fluff up with the lid on, so it's gonna kind of steam and fluff up. Salmon pan's almost ready. Gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, we just need pepper. Nice salmon. And I think I have to fill the grinder as well. Yeah, not all alcohol. Still gotta have beer.
Peppercorns?
Maybe not for this. I don't know. Why, you want smoked, smoky peppercorn salmon? Liquid bread. It's so true though. Beer is literally just liquid bread. Pirate. Yeah, I wanted to be supportive, but without beer, then what do we really have here? What? We got an Ooze Brood raid. Let's welcome him in, guys. Apparently Ooze was gonna raid us the other day, but then we went and saw Dasher. How was the stream today, Ooze? And how was the little deli? Welcome in, guys. Marmite avocado. Ooh, we do have a Dasher. Hello, Dasher. Running Bear, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Head. So we're just seasoning up our salmon. We got all of our veg cut for dinner. We're doing a salmon rice bowl with garden veg, so carrot, peas, greens. And then we're gonna do some preserved lemon and capers with the salmon. And our rice just finished cooking. It's right here. We just took it off the stovetop, so we are near the end and very close to eating. Thank you for the follow, Running Bear. So let's pop over to the stove. Hello, Krato. So salmon's going in this pan, which is very hot. And we're gonna do presentation side down, so flesh side down. This is skin on. Starting with grapeseed oil, and then we're going to baste with the butter, caper, and preserved lemon. Just getting some butter out. And this should only take maybe 4 minutes to cook. Actually, Sammy, I might have to get you over here for veggies. So that's what we want to hear. Happiness. Probably shouldn't have got it on the side there, so I'm just going to try and move that over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So carrots first. The carrots are going to take the longest to cook, so that always goes first into the pan. We have olive oil in there. Feed me. Dasher, we watched a little bit of your steak cooking the other night. How did you feel about that? Maka Waka, good to see you. It's been forever. Looking delicious until you said capers. No. What, Paulsh? I've always wanted to grow citrus trees. Yeah, we gotta do it inside though. That's a maze. I hope it works.
Put a lime tree right there.
How do you feel about that? I was nice. I think that you need a heavier pan and then you'd get a better sear on your steak. That's the only criticism I'm giving you. Is Tefals don't get hot enough because they're so thin. Although I do understand why you'd use it because of the non-stick aspect of it. It's very easy to cook in. I'm gonna flip this over, guys. It's looking like there's nice color there. And I always love to cook fish with the skin on. I just feel like it keeps it nice and moist. Beauty. So now we drop the butter in. We don't want to start with butter because then it will actually burn. Butter has a really low smoke point, so we want to add that in near the end. I did turn your pan off. I don't think you noticed.
No. No.
Just it was going to cray. Okay, so butter's in our salmon pan. Let's put our preserved lemon and caper in. Big time, big boy. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in, guys.
Go, 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 go.
Go?
Go.
Go, go. Go, go, go. Sammy says go. Go, girl, go. Do your thing, girl. Boom, boom. This is the quick part, guys. Oh, how is that smelling? Quite all right. I think I need a bit more butter, maybe. There's no more in the fridge though, Sammy. It's a travesty. Let gravity do the work. Oh yeah, we're good. You can kind of spread that over a little bit. So two briny flavors, the preserved lemon, which is salty lemon basically, and then the caper, which is like briny and salty as well, which goes really well with salmon because salmon's fatty. So you need that to cut all the fat. And basically we're gonna cook this until we just start to see the fish proteins come out. So you know when you're cooking fish and there's like that white stuff that comes out when it starts to be cooked, that's all we're watching for. So kind of the same premise as cooking a steak. If you're gonna cook a steak that's like medium rare, you wait for the blood to just start come out and you're like, oh, this is medium rare. But with fish, it's a bit different. And you know the fish is well done when you start to see the white proteins get cooked out. So I can see on this side of the fillet, it's just starting to come out. And same with the front here. So I'm gonna take that out. We don't wanna leave it in the pan because it's gonna keep cooking. And I'm also going to put it on a cooling rack so it doesn't keep steaming from the bottom. And you can make the choice of how you want your salmon cooked. Some people like it more medium, some people like it well done. Totally up to you. And I suppose we should probably do this, hey? Why did I even walk away? Pour the goodness over it. That's like all your flavor from the pan. Yum. And then we'll peel the skin off right before we serve it. Marmite Avo, thank you for the follow as well. So Running Bear, getting back to the reverse sear. How did you like that? I actually really enjoy that cooking technique for like bigger cuts of meat. Yes, 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 let's do it, Dasher. Yeah, we'll just lay out all the ingredients and I'll just basically cook for you while you're tipsy. But you can't say no to anything that I cook. Yeah, out of butter. Quick. Rook, send it over. Okay, bye, Paul. Thank you so much for everything, man. I hope you are well. So pumped about your lemon tree. You got to keep us in the loop for that. Why do I peel the skin off? Because I don't like soggy salmon skin. But good point, Jen. Salmon skin is actually really good for you.
You can peel the skin off after as well?
Yeah.
After it's cooked?
That's the timer for the veg?
Yes, ma'am.
Kate can cook, and so can you. Yeah, Mike, I'll send over this skin to you. I only really like salmon skin if it's crispy. Yes, exactly, Indog. You're feeling me. Shiggity. Oh, we're popping today. I can't keep up with all of you. Salmon filet or McDonald's, get out of here with that. You're cut off. Cut off a McDonald's for the week. How do you get the skin crispy? Usually you have to like take it off of the fish and then fry it separately. And even like drying it out as well. Put it in a dehydrator. Ooh, look at those veggies. Mmm. Great cook, Salmon. Good season as well. Pre-seasoned salmon is cheating? Yes. Never get anything pre-seasoned. I always find it's just too salty. Okay, guys, the plate up. I called it a rice bowl, but Sammy's going in for the plate. I'm gonna go into a bowl. He's hungry. Ah! That's good. Thank you. Ooh.
It didn't stick to the bottom.
So guys, rice didn't stick to the bottom. Look at all those kernels are like all still separated. If we look into here, it's not mushy at all. It's like just nice separate kernels of rice. Steaming hot. Yeah, don't do it, Dasher. Just season it yourself. Like you really can't just sprinkle salt and pepper on it? Oh gosh. What's happened to the world? Oh gosh. Yeah, you gotta fluff it. So this is our easy weeknight dinner. We just got home from working all day. And we're trying to keep things healthy as well. Making a little bit extra for lunch tomorrow too. A little bit of leftovers. What happened to the starch on the rice? I have no idea. I don't know where it went, Armored. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, from Burlington, welcome in, fellow Canadian. Okay, so I'm gonna peel the skin off, and if you cooked your salmon perfectly, it should just come off in one go. Ta-da! Quick photo. Sammy's tasting already. He's helping-ish. That sounds really good, Aspie. Yeah, fried rice, always a good idea. We were talking about this earlier in stream where like rice and fat, such a happy marriage.
Salmon in the oven with rice or with beer and maple syrup.
What? And how quick was this to cook? Such a quick meal. How is Did you try the salmon yet? Sam?
No.
Okay, guys. Here's my bowl. Very simple. Very, very simple.
Carrots, snow peas, and mustard greens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Mizuna. The peas were from the garden as well as the greens, but the carrots we just bought organic. Because it tastes better. Thank you for the host as well as the follow, Aspie. Whoop whoop. Okay, I'm gonna try this salmon because I feel like that's the most important part here.
That is good.
I'm intrigued by the preserved lemon and caper.
It's perfect.
Mmm. It does a really good job of cutting the fat. Wow. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Sam is happy. Yeah, just watch the VODs. Oh my gosh, can we do that, Dasher? It's like, I'll do an easier meal for you. You can watch the VOD, watch everything I do, and then you can cook that for yourself on your stream. Should be pretty easy. Sounds good, Scat. Yeah, we'll definitely be on tomorrow, guys. Barbecue stream after worky. It's Friday. There's going to be beers, maybe a little bit of wine. We got a ribeye steak to cook up.
The beers for tomorrow.
Yeah, cherry. Fruity mystery. Okay, Aspie, your ultimate dessert bars. Those are really hot.
Slutty brownies. Just with peanut butter cups instead of Oreos.
But then they put fudge icing on top, sprinkled with sea salt flakes, toffee bits, and mini Reese's Pieces. That sounds like diabetes, but I'm willing to go there for those. That sounds delicious. Big fan of peanut butter and chocolate over here. You won me over. And cookie dough? Subscribed. Would I be willing to cook am I saying that right? Seitan? Like a seishan? She's probably dying right now. Like, what? Yeah, what'd Satan do to you? What is that? I'm down. I'm always down to try something new. Seishan? Seishan. Yes, Aspie, that's a good idea. Freeze them. And then you don't have to feel guilty about them sitting there and not being eaten. Salmon is always like such a treat for me. So unctuous. Your chicken was frozen for a year. Yeah, I don't think it was good anymore either, man. Come on, man. Come on. What'd the chicken do to you?
Oh, like Beyond Meat?
I think so. This is why we have Google. Seishan. I'm terrified.
What is that? I don't like it.
It's made from wheat gluten. One cup of vital wheat gluten to a quarter cup of chickpea flour. This will give you 2 cups of seitan. I can't, I'm done. Bye. Okay, we gotta knead it. Let's do this. I feel like I could make this good. Doesn't have to be that boring. I feel like we could make it good. Yeah, all hail. Tempeh. Okay, tempeh is actually pretty good. I've had homemade stuff before. It's like made from fermented chickpeas. Actually really good. Yeah, Sammy the speed eater. Don't worry, I'll just be over here.
I'm right here. You talk.
They use it to make ribs or steak. Okay. I feel like I would just fry it up and make it crispy though. We need to divulge further into this.
What's the itch?
Who are we rating, Salmon?
Itch.
So the fat from the salmon is just like dripping onto the rice. We don't need butter here, guys. If you're having salmon with rice, that's got all the fat that you need. Yeah, the peas aren't brown and soggy. The carrots still have a little bit of bite to them. And the lemon and caper goes good with the veggies too.
Yep.
Kind of just brings everything together because the veggies are pretty sweet. So you kind of need that salt. It's all about balance. Okay, guys, we're wrapping it up. What did this take us? Just over an hour. That's not bad. Yeah, you can really never have too much butter. It's true.
Nope. I'd probably say in every meal that you go to like a fine dining meal and eat a couple courses worth, you're probably eating a quarter pound of butter.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Biddy Mookie, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Sam was just saying, like, when you go out to eat at a fancier restaurant, they use so much butter. It's insane, guys. Like, even for just the dishes that I used to cook, it's like there's a minimum of like 3 to 4 little cubes of butter in each dish. And like, if it doesn't taste good, you just add more. It's like, oh, just 1 more cube. Like, there is never a shortage of butter there. It's insane. And then when you get someone that's like, yeah, I can't have butter, it's like, oh man. Yeah, Sammy needs more. He's a growing boy. We'll have some snacks later. Okay, so we are still kind of figuring out our schedule for the stream, if you guys can tell. Obviously, yesterday we got held up in traffic. And I was like, there's no way that we're gonna make it home to stream. So then we just had dinner in the city to let the traffic kind of subside, and then we went home after that. And then what did we say, Sammy? Wednesday?
No. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday during the week, I think, will be good for us because I can't do it every single day. I think it'll just be too much, and then I'll just get too tired, and then everything will be crappy. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then Sundays.
Yeah.
And then Sundays. I think that'll be a good schedule for us. And then we could always add in a stream during the week if we're like, oh yeah, like we're feeling good, we're off early today. It's always easier to add a stream than to be like, sorry guys, I'm not streaming today, but I should be. So there's that. And then the other thing is on Mondays and Thursdays, I'm gonna start to make more content for like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that for you guys. So like extra stuff for you other than just seeing me live on here. So we'll do like short little vids of stuff, and I think that'll be really fun because I wanna start getting like more brand partnerships and stuff like that for the stream this year. So I think it'll all work out. Okay, we're gonna go see Hitch. That's who we're rating today, a fellow Canadian. He is a hitchhiker. He hitchhikes around the world. And where is he at currently, Sam?
He's in Australia. And
Hi, Liz. A little boop for you.
he's in Evan's Head currently.
Yeah, expand the empire. Exactly. I do have a Patreon account. I just haven't fully set it up yet. That was something that I set up when I was like working full time still, and I was just like, I can't. I literally can't do this. So I left that, but it is there. Now we can. Okay, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night. We will be back tomorrow, and it should be a longer stream as well, not just like an hour. We're gonna be grilling. We're gonna get the big green egg going with the charcoal. Hopefully the weather's nice as well. Can spend some time outside. Okay, let's go. Thank you very much to Ooze Brood for the raid today. All of you new followers, welcome in, guys. And also, all of the resubs. And we did have one purchase from the Cook with Kate merch store. The first one. Pretty pumped about it. Okay, bye guys. Love you all. Take care.